Hey, what's going on, guys? Just here, and whoa, here's a video talking about AI. Now, for clarification, I am not a dumbass AI generated human being. Just well, AI human being. What the hell does that even mean? Like half AI, half human being. Ultimate a bitch. No, I am not some randomly AI generated voice just so some lazy asshole can just make more money. I am a human being. Can AI do this? I'm literally just opening my mouth. And if you don't believe me any further, the or joke I made in Mafia 1 that no one saw, obviously. Yeah, I'm not making that shit up. I actually do have like a legit or. Gosh, I rained. So where am I going with this whole AI thing? Well, that's because hello, hey, housekeeping. No, where I'm going with this pretty much is I saw something pop up in my Google feed a while back saying how YouTube is pretty much like cracking down on like AI generated content slop. Some of it is that they're pretty much like moving ahead with like just unmonetizing like all of this AI stuff. It's like trying to focus more on pretty much focusing more on like people making the content and not it just being AI generated. Now, I have no clue if this is 100% true or not. This just been like some headlines I've seen. I had to like do a deep dive, like trying to find more of it, but literally all I have found, where's my phone? Literally all I found is like some articles from like Sign D. I have no idea if that's like a legit source or not. Yeah, pretty much all I found is like just that one article talking about YouTube demonetizing like AI content and just kind of like faceless AI channels, which I'm curious how they're going to define faceless AI channels because that's kind of a hard subject to, figure out and make sure you're not weeding out channels like me, where while I am a human being, I don't want to show my face out on the YouTubes because I value my privacy pretty much, and I like to keep it that way. But yeah, supposedly this is supposed to take effect on July 15th, which if I'm getting this video uploaded right, should be today. So we'll see if this was bullshit or not. But yeah, pretty much my viewpoint on if that whole thing is true, which we'll find out today, is that I'm at least glad that they're taking this approach because this pretty much does discourage people to like using AI to make generated bullshit pretty much. Which means that pretty much you have, if you want to make money on YouTube, you actually got to put in the effort. Which hey, I always do like value more is like putting the work effort to like actually like be a decent YouTuber and not being lazy and just making a fucking AI doggy saves they. I don't know. When I saw that voice critical video, I was like, "What the fuck? People actually like this shit." Now, granted, a lot of it could be like bots, just like trying to boost that number up, which that's still another problem YouTube should probably fix. But hey, baby steps, I think. Now, I did see some people, mostly in the basement dwellers of Reddit, pretty much talking about how this is like just them trying to promote their own like AI stuff, which I mean, they've been doing that already. This is just kind of a way to like. So this is literally just them like trying to make sure like people aren't sitting on their asses doing nothing, which is like a pretty good chunk of people. But yeah, that's pretty much like all of that YouTube stuff. Now here comes the portion of the video where I personally talk about my thoughts on AI. For the most part, I think it's completely unnecessary. I think it's a great assistant tool, and it should stay as that. Like it is very helpful in like the oh gosh, what scenes? I was literally thinking about this a couple weeks ago. Like it's very helpful in like the medical scene. Shit, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, there's some areas though that AI is a good like assistant tool to like help with like people in that area. For like what all these companies are trying to use AI to replace for, like the creative stuff, like that, like stuff that involves like human like thought? Yeah, no. So like freaking papers, news articles, art and like YouTube videos. People like stuff like that. Companies are like trying to replace like people with AI just like save an extra dollar, which I would love to redirect these people to how many houses do you own and how many of them do you actually use? But yeah, that's just kind of like my little tangent on like whole AI. I think it's a great assistant tool, and it should stay as that. I don't think it should be like used to replace like full blown jobs because people are gonna be out of job and don't won't be able to like have money to like put food on the table for their family or pay any bills. It'd be nice if these CEOs would stop thinking like, oh hey, I put in all this work. I can buy 6 houses when I want. How I could go on a tangent with this. I probably should not. I'll save that for its own separate video. But this is pretty much like all I want to do with talk about with AI. Just like leave it at this. It's like 9:10 as I'm recording this video. I want to like just get it up and ready to upload. So yeah, this has just been me like spewing my thoughts on on kind of just like the whole AI thing. I would love to go like in a deeper dive of it, but it's kind of just like a I don't know. I just kind of want to get some of this stuff off my chest. Really, that's kind of why I just want to make that short little video. On a Tuesday of all days, I meant to upload this yesterday. Great move, me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you make sure you like if you want. If you're new to this channel somehow, I have a San Andreas video coming out tomorrow. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Also, what is that noise? Yeah. What? Wait. Okay, well, that's just me hitting my thigh. Is that the springs on my mattress? Yeah, I'm sitting on my bed, by the way. I don't have a chair. It's gotta be my... Hang on. Yeah, it's my bed. Okay, well, now I know something. Okay, well, I don't know if that proves that I'm a human being, just being an idiot, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm just gonna end this like weird-ass video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you make sure you liked it. If you want, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.